So I imagine this is kind of a weird moment for you, right? Your teammate just lost, so I'm sure you're a little upset, but we know you're fighting for the title against Jon Jones. So what's the emotions that you're feeling right now?
Yeah, big balance. Yeah. At first, I'm really sad. I'm really a little bit frustrated, but we knew that already. This guy is really hard to fight. He's not orthodox. You understand? And anyway, I'm still happy. Because we had a good news today, and let's go to see forward.
So how did this all happen? I mean, we saw like you tweet, looking for Jon Jones. So I mean, what was the timeline and how did this all come together?
I'm not sure.
Peut-être que où est Jon Jones et tout, et puis finalement la nouvelle, comment ça s'est passé?
But yes, we did it because the situation. Everybody knows the situation with Francis, Jon Jones. So okay, we're gonna wait. How long? How many times we're gonna wait? So hey guys, we are here. So that's why we did it, and I think it was a great decision because you see, 24 hours after, we got a great news. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy.
I mean, what are your initial thoughts of Jon Jones as a fighter? I mean, he wasn't in your division, but I mean, is it a guy that you watched coming up and saw his legacy?
Qu'est-ce que tu penses de Jon Jones? Tu l'as vu grandir, qu'est-ce que son héritage, qu'est-ce que tu en penses?
I'm really young in the MMA. Everybody know I started there a few years ago, and before that, I was really not in the MMA. So, and yes, when I started to watch this, of course, Jon Jones was one of my favorite fighters because, and more when I started really the MMA because I'm really fan of every sport in the MMA. And when you look at guys like Jon Jones with a well-rounded like this, you really appreciate. So that's why. And he's a GOAT. He's a GOAT. Look his career. So yes, today I'm a young fighter, and I think it's the dream of every young fighter fight against a GOAT. This is really crazy for me, really.
Is any part of you upset that you won't get to face Francis again?
Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose qui t'énerve que tu ne vas pas affronter Francis
No, I'm not like that. Maybe 3 days after the fight against Francis, after the loss, I look forward, I look to the future. I'm like that.
Last thing for me, I guess, what are your plans, right? You're in Vegas, you're going to fight in Vegas in a few weeks. Do you still go back to France and train? Do you stay here? What's the plan?
Yeah. I got a family, I got a wife, I got a daughter, so it's not possible to stay 2 months far to my family because I need it. And yes, all of my gym, all of my sparring partner, and because I have all in France in my gym. So yeah, we're going to go back tomorrow morning and straight to the camp.
So right, it's no secret the last few fights Jon has been very close, but even though they were a long time ago, do you think he might have gotten bored at light heavyweight, knowing that he was maybe more talented than his opponents, and that's why he didn't perform like he used to do?
On sait que les derniers combats de Jones étaient un peu serrés comme décision. Est-ce que tu penses que c'est parce qu'il s'est ennuyé qu'il a décidé qu'il avait cette mauvaise performance?
No, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not in his situation. Maybe after a big career like that, maybe the feeling is look a little bit boring. Maybe I don't know. That's why maybe he jumped in the new division. I don't know. But even all of this guy stay a huge fighter. So and I'm really happy to be the first guy fighting in this division with Jon Jones. So, and I'm sure he's a great athlete. So for me, he's gonna still really well rounded in this division for sure.
Have you met him in person?
No, never.
How do you think his body will adjust to this new weight class? Do you think he'll be as fast, as strong, as quick as he was at light heavyweight?
Yeah, like I say, he's an athlete. He's a real athlete. When you see his family, all his brothers, he's an athlete. He is an athlete. So no worries for him. He's gonna be huge. No worries.
Over here.
Yeah.
Congratulations on getting the fight. My question would be, What problems do you think that you present to Jon Jones that Francis Ngannou was not going to bring up to Jon Jones?
Je suis pas sûr.
Qu'est-ce que tu penses que tu pourrais présenter comme problème à Jon Jones que Francis ne pourrait pas lui apporter comme problème?
I know I got a good footwork at first. I think I'm a little bit more well-rounded also. So I'm look like a little bit more than as Jon Jones. So yes, when you have a big guy he just want to kill you with one punch, it's more easier for a guy well-rounded and smart like Jon Jones to manage the situation. But me, I'm not like that. I like to manage also some situation. So it's gonna be good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure.
Ciryl, what would you like to see Francis do? You guys have some history. Would you like to see him continue to fight MMA, or would you like to see him cross over and box?
I don't know. I'm not in his head. I don't know what is his plan. But I understand he want to move. He want to make some pressure on the UFC, Dana and Hunter. He post on Instagram some pictures with another organization, some stuff like that, with a boxing game with Tyson Fury. So maybe he want to move. I don't know exactly, but it's not my war.
Were you surprised that he didn't re-sign with the UFC?
Yes, a little bit, because I know a little bit some stories, and I know the UFC do a lot of things for him, like a lot of people did already with this guy, and yes, I think it's not a good way to fix some situation with when at work. You understand? I think it's not a good bath. Anyway, this is not my war, but no, I'm not surprised. This is his decision.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Hey, Ciryl.
Yeah.
How heavy do you think Jones will come into the octagon as? How much of a weight advantage do you think you'll have on March 4th?
I don't know. Vas-y, dis.
Combien de fois est-ce que tu penses qu'il va être très lourd et quel avantage il aura avec le poids?
No, I think it's not going to be really bigger than me. I'm not sure about that. I think we're gonna an advantage. No, I'm a heavyweight already. He's going to be an heavyweight. I think he's not going to come with 266, 65 pounds. So no, it's going to be okay.
With the prospective Jon Jones, Francis Ngannou fight, there was a lot of talk about legacy. Ngannou, potentially the best heavyweight in UFC history if he won. Jon Jones, if he won, cementing his legacy as the overall MMA GOAT. What would a win over Jon Jones do for your legacy, do you think?
S'il y avait eu le combat entre Jon Jones et Francis, ils auraient confirmé leur héritage d'être les meilleurs combattants du monde. Peut-être Francis comme le meilleur et lui comme le meilleur. Toi aujourd'hui, qu'est-ce que tu penses que le combat entre vous va donner?
Yes, this is two really great fighters. But Jon Jones is a GOAT, and Francis did very well, and he won against me also, but it was really close. If you want my opinion, it was really close, and I think if we're going to do another fight together, it's possible I can win this guy. Yeah, of course, that's really possible, and I think every people think exactly the same like me. And yes, when you have a really technical guy and when you have a really big, strong, and dangerous guy like Francis, always you have a big fight. Always you have a big fight. But like I say, for your question, I'm really close about all of this guy. I'm really close. I'm not close, I'm here. You understand? You know what I mean?
Congrats on the fight.
Ciryl, you're known as someone who is very, very smart in the way you fight and your intelligence in the cage, but so is Jon Jones. Are you looking forward to testing yourself against someone who is as cerebral as you?
Tu es quelqu'un qui combat intelligemment. Est-ce que Jon Jones aussi est pareil? Est-ce que du coup tu es impatient de te tester contre quelqu'un qui est cérébral?
Yes, of course. It's not possible to not thinking about that. Like every time on my head, I got some visualization. I can imagine this fight like really smart fight, and and I like that to play in the cage, play with my guy in the sparring in my gym. I love to play like that. Yeah, I love that.
Are you expecting him to look at the Francis fight with you and come out and just try to wrestle right away? Or do you think he'll try and prove that he's as good as heavyweight as he was at 205 and he'll want to stand with you?
Est-ce que tu penses qu'il va venir directement lutter avec toi ou est-ce que tu penses qu'il va vouloir prouver qu'il est complet comme il était en poids lourd léger?
No, I think he's gonna stay well-rounded. I think I think he's not gonna prove something else. Yeah, I think he just wants to win his fight against me. And I don't know what is a good way for win against me. Yes, because some people like to say my wrestling game is not good because of the fight of Francis with Francis. But this is not the truth. I was not focused on it. Just that. It was just that. I'm well-rounded too. So now I can imagine more like a fight. We're gonna stay on the feet, and maybe we're gonna try sometime to go down. Yeah.
What means more to you, winning the world title or beating the greatest fighter of all time?
This is a fucking great question. Both gonna help me to grow up my career, and both is really exciting. I had already this belt, this interim belt. It's gonna be an interim belt. You know, look at me. It's gonna be an interim belt. No, it's gonna be vacant. Okay, it's gonna be vacant. No, you see, I'm like that, my man. Don't laughing like that. But you know I'm like that. But okay, so no. That's a great question. Both, yeah, both. Because no, I never had this belt, and because fighting against a guy come like that is going to be really crazy. So I don't have the good answer.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.